Hi, and welcome to Talk is Cheap, the show where laughter speaks louder than words. I'm your host, Rhonda Corey, and I am so excited to introduce you to some of my funny and interesting friends. So as soon as I get out of the woods here, we can start the show. Watch this. You're going to be like so super impressed with this. This is high tech is what I'm saying.
Talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. I said talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing, nothing, nothing. Well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing. Oh, well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.
Well, happy Tuesday and welcome to Talk is Cheap. We're at episode 82. So I just wanted to say hello and see how anybody is doing tonight because I'm a little off tonight. There, I said it. Look, I have curls going different ways in my hair. Yeah, that's happening. But the good thing is, you guys, we have a really fun show for you tonight. Tonight, joining us, we have the very funny Mike Cordrey. He's here. We have, of course, the Chewy Cam. So don't fret over that. Chewy's here. We have Ramona Brown back with some pro tips. And, of course, my co-host tonight is the very funny Jim McHugh. Let's see who's here. If you're here, make sure you say hello. And don't make comments on my hair. I'm having a bad hair day, okay? And I'll be hurt. And it's not necessary, is what I'm saying. So Michelle Van Duzen's here. She says, "Yay! Time for the Chewy Show." The Chewy Show, really? I mean the Rhonda Show. Okay, well that is a good save. That's a very good save. Josephine Parker says, hello, Josephine. I'm sorry I said it that way. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm sorry. June Van Colson is here. You look gorgeous. Love you, Rhonda. Now I owe her money. That's fabulous. Thank you, June. You're so sweet. That is so nice of you. And Michelle is loving the curls. These are manufactured curls. I did these myself with the old curling iron. And obviously, I did them 2 minutes before the show. So, and it shows, but whatever. It's okay. That's okay. I know you guys are really here for Chewy, as usual. So we will check in on Chewy. Chewy has had his quiet moments. Let's give the quiet moments just a little bit of a plug here. Hopefully he'll stay asleep. He's had his quiet moments. I just want to say again, these are all natural, you guys. They're all natural. It says right here, it's a calming aid. It's calming aid. It just helps reduce stress. I can't speak to it. Reduce stress and tension, and it's great for storms, fireworks, travel, grooming, and the Talk is Cheap show. All right, let's check in on Chewy and see how he's doing. Oh my gosh, he just moved his head, everybody. See? People think that he's totally drugged. He's just having a little snooze, and he is just having his own quiet moment. So there you go. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness, we've got people here. Hello. Deborah McDonald is here, and she loves Mike Cordrey. Oh, that's really nice, Deborah. I know he loves you too. I know he does. And Tom Hoy says hello, and Bill. All right. How do I say your last name? Is it Klug? Is it Klug? I don't know, but I know it. Your cousin Bill. to Michael. Okay, well, that's fine. And Leslie Robb is here. Hey, girl. Hey, how are you, Leslie? We love you, Leslie. All right. You know what? This has been riveting so far, as you can tell. I mean, Chewy is just, look at him. He's beside himself. He's so ecstatic. So we're going to just let him sleep. Okay, Chewy, go ahead. You just take your little nap. And second pronunciation, Klug. Klug. Thank you, Bill, for that. Okay. All right. We are going to bring up our co-host tonight. He is known as Boston's king of crowd work. He also has an amazing dry bar special out that you really need to check out called Nothing Personal. As a matter of fact, we're going to take a little sneak peek before we bring him up so you can see a little bit of Jim right now. Hit it, Ellen.
What's your name? Justin, what do you do? A PSSR. I wanted to be one of those, but I didn't know what it was. I was going to be a PSSR Y, which is harder than whatever that thing you said was. What does a PSSR do?
Product support sales rep.
Product support sales rep. I know even less of you than I did a minute ago. What kind of products do you represent and support? What? Caterpillar equipment. Yeah. So you could say I'm a Caterpillar sales rep. That probably would have been a straighter road to an answer there. Captain Acronym.
Oh my gosh, he's too funny. He's been featured on Comedy Central, Comcast Comedy Spotlight, NBC's Last Comic Standing, and currently runs the Boston Comedy Festival. He's entertained U.S. troops at more than 100 bases around the world. He also has a podcast. It's called The Big Podcast, so you really need to check that out. Please welcome back Jim McHugh, everybody.
Hello. Wow.
I brought my own applause for you, Jim.
I'll take what I can get. I'll take what I can get here in the bunker.
Yeah, how you doing there? How you doing there? And you're in the Boston area, right?
Oh yeah. I'm in an undisclosed bunker, eating my kibble and
That's too funny. What is that behind you? I'm trying to figure that out.
I've snuck into my wife's office here. She makes jewelry, and these are all little beads.
No way.
And these are magnetic containers that hold her beads.
That's awesome.
So when she's working, she can just pull one down and
every female that is watching this show right now is like, oh, we're all like freaking out right now.
No.
The guys are like, what?
She's a creative one.
Wow.
And, guys, a guy's version of this when you were a kid is your dad would keep the jars, wash them out, and he'd put a nail through the lid and then screw. You have like washers in one and lug nuts in another one. I don't know if anyone remembers that. That's back from the 1900s, kids.
I remember that. That's the male version. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Michelle said that we have the best guests. We do. We really do on this show. That's why people watch. It's certainly not for me.
Michelle, when are the best guests coming on?
we have one of them here. I love your dry bar special. Anybody needs to check that out. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. I could watch that over and over again and laugh every single time. Really.
Thank you so
good.
much.
It's so good. Oh my gosh, Alice Green, you are the sweetest. She says, hello, all Rhonda Corey fan club members and everybody else that's watching that I've paid. No, I'm just kidding. Bill, because you know why? Because I pronounced his name properly. Now he loves my curls. So that's nice.
How's he like my scalp?
I don't. You'll have to ask Bill that yourself.
Bill, what about my scalp, my friend?
Alice.
Did I tell you about how I became officially bald? I was working with a very funny comedian, Carolyn Plummer.
Okay, I would love to hear.
She's complaining after the show to me. She says, this guy is hitting on me. And he says, being very flirtatious. And who does he think he is? He's really old. He's like in his 50s and he's overweight and he's bald. And she says, but you look good bald. I was like, oh, so that happened. We're not balding anymore. It's official. It's done.
It's like that's when you knew, like, you're
Game
bald.
over. Game over.
You're not balding. You
No. That was taken off the board.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So just say hi to Alice so we can make sure.
Hi,
you say
Alice. How are you?
All right, that's nice. All right, so you've been doing some shows, have you not, Jim?
Yes, we have been doing shows up across the border in the wild wilderness of New Hampshire for a while now at a place called the Roundabout Diner. They have a function room in the back, and we've been sharpening our comedy tools and getting ready for when this apocalypse ends. We're going to come out of our bunkers and make people laugh again. So
That's awesome. Yeah, we're actually going to be talking about a show that we have on Friday pretty soon. So not yet, but we will be talking about it. So that's awesome. I'm very excited about that myself because I know.
I'm looking forward to hear about it myself. I haven't seen it myself.
I'm just telling you right now. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I don't know why I go into this voice, but every once in a while it happens. I don't know.
If you talk like that, you're going to get stuck like that. You'll be.
You know, my mom told me my face would freeze, and it never did.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know it never happened.
I had a better face, and it stuck with me. I'll give your viewers at home a little trick. When you're talking to somebody in one of these kind of mediums, have fun with them. Just freeze. And hold a pose while they awkwardly try to go. Are you? Is it on? Are you stuck? Are you on?
That's always fun, especially when someone does it to me on this show. That's like, I've had a couple of people do that, and so they're not invited back, is what I'm saying.
Oh yes,
I'm
banish
kidding.
them.
I'm kidding. You know, of course they're invited back most of the time. I don't know. You know, we like to have, we like to have fun on this show, Jim, but we also like to have someone come on and give some kind of meaning to the show. They need to come on and they give some kind of information, and because we have a lot of comics come on, and that's fun. But we want them to leave with something, some kind of knowledge. And so today we are bringing up the president of the Rhode Island Dream Center. It's a local Rhode Island nonprofit focused on providing food, resources, and hope to the most impoverished people in our communities. So please welcome back the very beautiful and funny and talented and the biggest heart that I've ever met, Ramona Brown, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, Ramona.
Hi. Good to see you all.
Yay, Ramona got a new dog, you guys.
I did. Ruckus.
Oh.
His name's Ruckus, right?
Great name.
And his dog and her dog, we actually were here. I heard some snoring right backstage, and we were trying to figure out where their snoring was actually coming from. It wasn't Chewy, and Chewy's right here. And Chewy, Chewy could be. Oh, look, he moved. I just want everybody. I like it when Chewy moves because people always say I drug him, and a drug dog wouldn't move. So it's just a tired, resting dog might. Okay, so that's proof. But anyway, Ruckus was making a little bit of a ruckus because he was snoring. I thought my husband was over there. The snoring was so loud.
He snores. That's right. He's back here sleeping right now.
Aw. So if you guys hear any snoring, it is not my husband. It is not even Chewy. It is Ruckus. So I just want to make that clear. Do you snore, Jim? I'm just wondering if you.
I'm told I do. Yeah.
Are you one of those people that like your head hits the pillow and you fall asleep?
So, well, I have a cat, a Maine Coon cat, Sadie, and she climbs on top of me and starts to purr, and it just knocks me right out. And I don't know, but I mean, like on airplanes, they've landed because they're like, we have something wrong with the engine.
That's hilarious. Yeah. I have a Maine Coon cat as well.
You do?
I really do. Fiona.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Ah,
don't.
that's a good name.
Yeah, we don't talk about her that much because I
She
don't know.
hasn't signed her permission
She's
forms.
she's a little snotty. She thinks she's British. She has a British accent and the whole 9 yards. And yeah, as a matter of fact, she's eventually going to be in my act because I've got a new bit about Fiona. Yep, finally,
Okay.
after all this time. So, but anyway, this isn't about me. It's not about me. Ramona's here because Ramona's here to share some great information, right, Ramona?
Yes, I am.
All right.
All right. So I've been on here before to talk about Rhode Island Dream Center, and I'm back. And I'm so thankful for you, Rhonda, for having me on here just to share what we do and share how the community can get involved and help us and help their community. So as Rhonda said, Rhode Island Dream Center, what we're about is helping the most impoverished members of our community to be able to have food and resources. So right now we are having several collections that if you are in the Rhode Island area and you want to get involved, we'd love to have you help us. So right now we are collecting gently used or new adult sneakers. So winter's over, the season where homeless men and women are wearing boots is coming to an end. And so now they need a transitional shoe. So sneakers are what we need. So if you have new or gently used sneakers, you can bring those to us. We also are doing a sock drive. The number one needed item in homeless shelters are socks. So you and I, most of the housed people can do our laundry, wash clothes regularly. If you are not housed, you don't have access to wash machines, clean clothes. So the clothes are just used until they are no longer useful. So socks get worn out pretty quickly. So that's the number one item. So we're doing an adult new sock drive, and we're doing a bottled water drive. So again, we may not think of it all the time. If we're thirsty, we can run to the sink, run to the fridge, grab some water. If you are a homeless man or woman and walking the streets or at the shelter or in a tent city, you don't have access to our basic needs, which is water. So we're doing a bottled water drive. Those items, whether it's the sneakers, the socks, the bottled water, can be dropped off to the Rhode Island Dream Center at 330 Park Avenue. That's in Cranston, Rhode Island, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 3, and Sundays from 9 to 12. And any other items that you have, if you have a coat that you don't need or a clothes that you don't need, feel free to drop them off to us. We can use them. We will put them to good use. We are out on the street 7 days a week to provide, thank you, provide food and resources to people that are in need. We're also doing, if you live in the area, a great campaign that you may have heard of online on social media. It's called 401 Gives. And what that is on 6 a.m. on April 1st, the Rhode Island Foundation is matching any donations that's given through that site to the nonprofits up to $50,000.
Wow.
So this money, it's huge. It's great. So this money will be put to good use. There are many nonprofits on there. We are one of them. So we would love for you to give. That donation will be matched. And again, it helps us to help those in need. And again, during this pandemic, more and more people have become needing food and shelter and clothing and resources more than before. We've seen people who've never had to come to a food pantry, for instance, now come with tears. They've never had to do that before. So we've seen people who've never had to use those resources need them. So our pool of people that we help has grown this year. So we need our funds and resources to grow as well. So if you're in the area and you can help us, feel free to do so. You can go to our website too, which is ridreamcenter.com, and a lot of info is there, and ways that you can contact me are there also. If you don't live in the area, what can you do to help people?
Right. What can you do?
There's plenty to do.
Tim is sitting there, and I know a lot of the people that are watching, sure, we have some Rhode Islanders that watch, but there's people out there from all over the place, and they're like, I want to help. What can I do in my state?
So in your state, there's two things I want to tell you. One thing is the Dream Center network has 84 centers around the world. So you can contact any of them. But if you don't have a Dream Center near you, you do have a community center, a soup kitchen, a food pantry, or a homeless shelter that may need resources, but they may also need you. Like, you can be their biggest resources. Maybe you can volunteer an hour a month. Maybe you can give to their food pantry. Whatever you can do, just look them up and give them a call and see what you can do. But also, one great thing that I do that anybody can do, no matter where you live, is create a care package, a care bag. All you do is get a little Ziploc bag, put some items in it, throw it in your back seat. So when you're driving and you approach somebody who is in need, they may be holding a sign, you can reach in your back seat and give them this care package. So here's an example of one that's from my back seat. Okay, and what it has in it, it's just a Ziploc bag, and I have a pair of socks in there. I have some powder in there, and because we're in the pandemic, I did put a pair of gloves, just basic gloves. I put a couple masks, just disposable masks in there as well. Again, people that are homeless, a lot of times they live in communal settings and they don't have the luxury of social distancing in a time of pandemic. And they also don't usually have face masks. So being able to give them some hand sanitizer, face mask is helpful. I also put in there toothbrushes, toothpaste, little granola bar. You can put in anything that you want to put in it, but the easy thing is just going to the Dollar Tree, going to the dollar store, going to your local store, putting some things in a Ziploc bag, keeping it in a back seat. And that's a way that anyone can get involved and help out their community. And it doesn't cost a lot of money.
That's a great idea. And because you see people, you see them hanging on the corners at all the stoplights or whatever. And you're just like, I don't know what I should be doing. What should I do? So that's a great way. You have one of those plastic bags in the back of your car and you can just hand it off to them.
Right. And it'll be very helpful. Like I said, a lot of these items in the bag are familiar to us and we may take them for granted. But if you are living on the street in a tent city and don't have any resources, it's like gold. If you don't have a mask or hand sanitizer, we can wash our hands at the sink. If you're going place to place to place and you don't even have access to clean your hands, these things are so valuable. So throw anything you want in a bag and you'd be helping out tremendously.
Wow. That's a great idea.
That's
There's
awesome.
so many. Yeah, right. Would you have thought of that, Jim? Is that something?
No. My wife's a flight attendant. She collects little shampoos and soaps. And when I was traveling on the road, and we always ended up with bags of that kind of stuff. We always donated it to different places. But that stuff is all, if you can get a hold of it, bring it to places like that. The socks thing is new to me. I didn't know about that, but that's good to know.
Yeah,
it's a great idea to have that little package,
And anybody can do it. Anybody from anywhere can do it, right? It doesn't matter. And
That's
just
true.
I love having you on, Ramona, because you open our eyes, to
Yes.
things that we are very fortunate. We take a lot of things for granted.
Yep.
Scott Higgins, hi Scott, love you. He says no better time to help out. You're absolutely right. I know I must be really hard now. Just because, like you said, the pool of people that are in need is a lot bigger. And I bet people that are home are just kind of, they're not thinking, their mind's not at that point. So this is good to just bring out, the knowledge that, hey, there's people out there that really need your help. And there's so many different ways that you can help. There's really no excuse, right? There's no excuse that we can all help in whatever way is most comfortable to us too,
Exactly. That's so true. We can't do everything, but we can all do something.
That's right. That's right. Ramona, I love you. Thank you. And Ramona, you have for the Dream Center, right? Timmy Boyle, one of the comics from Canada, he's actually from Canada, Timmy Boyle, had done this huge fundraiser for people. He actually did drawings for people who donated, and he was giving away a free show for small businesses. And so I ended up winning a free comedy show. And so actually, I gave it to the Dream Center. So you guys are going to be having an online comedy show fundraiser to raise funds for the Dream Center. And so I'm sure you'll post that on your website. I will share it on my pages and let everybody know when that's going to happen too, because that's going to be a lot of fun and a great way to raise funds for a great cause. Lots of laughs, right?
Yes, we're so excited about this show. It will be in May, so just check out our Facebook and Instagram and website, and the date will be up there soon.
That's awesome. Ramona, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And you guys, we have no excuses, none of us, right? All right. We'll have you back. Oh my God. I love it. Anytime. And we'll be looking forward to the comedy show that's in May.
Yes.
All
Excellent.
right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow, what an awesome person. That's inspiring.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. She's been on several times, and I just love it because we all need those reminders, you know, and great ideas just to help, because we do. We're not thinking.
You know, sometimes we get lost in our own feeling bad for ourselves, and the best way to feel better is to help someone else.
Yeah. Yep.
You know?
I totally agree. Well, we're going to help somebody else right now.
Alrighty.
This guy, first we're going to, you know, he's a speaker and a comedian, and we're going to show a little piece of my next guest right now.
You know, I grew up all over the United States. My dad ended up moving us one last time in high school. He said, "We're moving again." And I was like, I'm not going with you. And he was like, "It's a town. It's called Sandwich." And I was like, "Well, we can give it a shot. I mean, I am open to new things." So I end up in Sandwich, Massachusetts. That's not a joke. It's on the tough streets of Cape Cod. You know where all the gangsters are. I ended up robbing pharmacies for opiate pain medication with a broken pellet gun. Let's be clear. I mean, even if the gun had been working, it would have been like, "Ow, hey, cut it out, pal. That stings."
So he has been living a life free of addiction since completing the Teen Challenge program in 2005. He's been speaking, performing, stand-up on stages all over the country, as far north as Manitoba, Canada, and even down to Jamaica. And next Friday, you're going to be able to see him live in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And now you're going to get to meet him here on Talk is Cheap. Please welcome Mike Cordrey, everybody.
Hey, Mike. Funny stuff.
Thank you for having me. This is great.
Yeah.
I'm in the presence of greatness. You guys, this is awesome.
Well, you know what? We are so excited to have you, and we're so excited because we actually are going. We've never met in person, Mike, right? As a matter of fact, I've never met you, Jim, either in person.
No, well, I've never been to the mean streets of Sandwich, so
it's tough. You know, you can't just.
But I have been to Frankfurt in Germany, if that counts.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
That counts. It's up there.
Hey, Josephine Parker is like, "Yay, Mike!" So,
you want to know why? Because that's my mom. She doesn't miss a thing that I do.
Aww.
Yeah, isn't that sweet?
And
love you, Mom.
Deborah McDonald wants to say hi to you.
Hey, Deb.
So
good to hear from you.
That's awesome.
And so awesome.
So Mike, so we should talk a little bit about this. So Jim was telling us about, the place that he has in Portsmouth where he's been doing shows, and he's actually allowed Laughter and Hope, which is Tommy Moran's baby, to come to Portsmouth. We have the poster, Alex. We can put that up. on this Friday coming up.
Oh yeah.
There
it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun night.
It's great.
It's going to be Tommy Morin, Mike, and myself at the Roundabout Diner and Lounge. I am going to get so dolled up for this. You have no idea. In Portsmouth, New Hampshire, we're going to have on this poster. It's on my page, Rhonda Corey Comedy. And I know, Mike, you've also shared it on your page. Mm-hmm. And we will put the information as well in the comments too. When I say we, that means that's cueing Alex to do it. Alex is my co-producer. He also lives here, and he will never be seen on camera because it is in his contract. So you can get your tickets right now by just clicking on this link, you guys. And the seating is limited. And this show is going to, because it's all socially distanced and blah, blah, blah.
Yes, it is.
So we're all sanitized. We're all going to be all sanitized.
Yep.
And, we'll all have our Rhonda Corey Comedy sanitizer, hand sanitizer.
Wait, is that complimentary?
Sure.
Well, we'll talk.
We'll talk about that. Maybe might be a couple of people that we can sanitize.
Wow.
I know.
You're going to have a hand sanitizer cannon?
That would be awesome. You never know. You never know what's going to happen in Portsmouth. What happens in Portsmouth?
We all know.
It stays right there.
It is the Vegas of New Hampshire. It's amazing.
It basically,
New Hampshire's New Hampshire's
it's the hub
place. It's the hub. It's the place to be.
So
awesome.
Mike, you're gonna be you're gonna be doing some comedy and maybe sharing a little bit more of your story.
Because you can't really share many of my clips without telling my story, because people are like, he robbed pharmacies with a broken pellet gun. He was a drug addict. Because they call me the king of Christian rehab comedy. So it's not but it's a unique niche of but I own it. So, I grew up, like I said, all over the country, and, I became a heroin addict early in life, and, Cape Cod, since I started doing the comedy, it's grown to be, it's such a common thing, sadly, addiction, it affects everybody. And, I know that we were sharing about the Rhode Island Dream Center and all that. I've been one of those people that, was in need. I found myself, homeless, and, if it wasn't for the kindness of strangers, I'd be dead. So, thank God for places like the Dream Center. And, it's really the small, love is never wasted. That's my go-to saying, even when it seems like it is, it's never wasted. Yeah. And those are nice socks, by the way. I just want to say that those are Bombas socks.
I know.
So she's not skimping on the bag. There was
no dollar store socks in that bag. I know. I was like,
those you can only order online. I know.
She was like, yeah, come on.
I want me some of those socks.
There were some nice socks. Yeah, it is. That's a really important item. I had no idea. And, she's been on before, so I knew, but
right.
That's how I knew that, not because, I just instinctively knew about the socks. Okay. Anyway, this would be a good time to just end that conversation. All right. We're just going to end that. But no, I'm super excited. I have to tell you guys, it's going to be my first time on stage in about a year.
Okay.
I've done.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a minute.
That's why we started doing it, because after a year, you look at your set list and you see things like going bald. You're like, I know I'm going bald, but what's the joke? What's funny about that?
Yeah.
Or 48% of what? What does that mean?
I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Right.
Who am I?
Or I listened back to some of because I'm one of these people, I record my sets all the time, so that way I can humiliate myself later on. And I'm listening. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right. I forgot about that joke.
I know. I love finding jokes like that.
I know. I'm like, oh.
It's usually people that bring them up. They go, you didn't say the such and such joke. It's like, Yeah, that's a good one.
You're like, I gotta write that down. I know. So I was like so excited because especially if you have some newer bits that you've just put into your set and you're like, oh my gosh, I get to bring those. Basically I'm resurrecting all of it now. It's like,
right. Why not?
I did do something outside. I did an outside gig.
Outdoor events, to me, the worst.
I
did a huge
we were
outdoor
all vying for them, though. You know what I mean? It's like, who books that pool? You know what I mean?
I've done several outdoor events, and every time I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do an outdoor event. People are just too distracted. Nobody cares about me. Anyway, I've had some weird experiences with outdoor events, but it's been kind of dry recently, so to speak. It's been I've done a couple of comedy events like this, which doesn't work.
They're hard.
No interaction.
I have done a few.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like Jim, like isn't your thing is like you interact with the crowd, like that is like you're so comfortable there. It's like that's got to be.
I just don't have a very good memory. I read a lot of jokes, but I can't remember them all, and I'm easily distracted. So anybody who moves, I have to talk to them. So
that's
really not a skill; it's more of a handicap.
So you guys, if you're sitting in the audience, don't move because Jim's
Stay perfectly still. He's like a bluefish. He'll strike at anything shiny. Stay perfectly still. Don't anger him.
Hey, Alice wants to know if you mentioned Teen Challenge.
I did. I thought I did. I did graduate Teen Challenge in 2005. For those of you who don't know, I'm sure most people do, but it's now Adult and Teen Challenge, which not a huge improvement on a terrible name for the program. I mean, in fairness, it sounds like a game show on the Disney Channel, not like a drug treatment program. But anyway, it was done a long time ago. So Adult and Teen Challenge, it's a program that takes in people that no one else really will take in. It's a faith-based Christian program, and if I hadn't been facing 14 felony charges, I would have ever gone there. Because I wasn't a Christian, I thought it was all hocus pocus, and I just wanted to take a pill and make it better. And what they do there is they rebuild your life from the ground up. So that's kind of it's a wonderful program. Yeah, it's awesome.
That's awesome.
And I'm a graduate. I graduated in 2005. Actually, my mother, who you saw mention that, she actually saw what a difference it made in my life, and she came through the program in 2006. And now we're as normal as two people with lots of addiction issues can be. But I have my mom back. It's incredible. So.
Oh, that's wonderful. That is so wonderful.
Is it me, or have I talked a lot about my mother? Let's move on. Anyways.
I didn't want to say anything.
I feel like this is a Match.com. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling and sharing. Will she be coming with us? Will she be coming with us for dinner today? Because that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm curious.
You don't mind. She's out. She's right here.
Oh my gosh. So Jim knows this because Jim has been on the show before. Not that he has a good memory and remembers, but you were on our show before, and just so you know, Jim, we've met virtually. But Mike, you probably don't know this, but see, as part of my show, because it's my show and I can do this, I have a little segment. It's called You've Got Game.
Ooh.
And so tonight we have a game that's called Super Size Supper.
Jim, you're dead. You're dead in the water.
Wake up and smell the magic.
And what show would be great if you played a game if you didn't have the official scorekeeper? Welcome the official scorekeeper.
Oh.
That's right.
That's a non-union scorekeeper if I ever saw it.
And the scorekeeper is showing the Talk is Cheap mask right now. If you can see it tonight, the
We just have
scorekeeper makes dinner.
product placement. That's
Yes,
great.
product placement. The Talk is Cheap mask.
Is
You're
this
asking,
is
how
this
can
a
I
voting
get
machine
a Talk is
sponsored by Dominion? Never mind.
No, it's not.
We're gonna give the winner, and then we're gonna have the contest.
Yes,
Ooh,
yes.
yeah.
There is the contest after the commercial. That okay. The Talk is Cheap mask. You can get one for 15 and two for 25. All you have
Nice.
to do, free shipping, free shipping. All you have to do is message me at rhondacoreycomedy.com and you can get
And
one
chopped
of those there.
chives as well.
All right.
Ooh,
Yes,
parsley
there's all
flakes.
kinds of stuff going on. This scorekeeper is just, oh my goodness.
Awesome.
Mixing it up. All right. First of all, let me tell you what the coveted prize is of this evening. You are playing for the Rhonda Corey Comedy Hand
Yes!
Sanitizer,
Nice.
100% clean comedy.
Nice.
100%
Now I get it.
clean hands. That's right. It's a prize valued at $5,500 because the pandemic is still going on. Okay. All right, guys. So what we're going to be doing tonight? I can't watch.
Do we also get Pringles?
Your scorekeeper has been into the cat treats, the dog treats, or whatever.
The dog treats for sure. Oh yeah, Paul Newman.
Newman's own. Wow.
Mm.
Might want to check the date on that food. That might be-
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I love it.
oh.
Oh my gosh. Brian Gahatsu. Talk is cheap, fighting COVID-19 since 2020. That's right. Oh,
Ooh,
Alice
it's an
loves
egg.
the scorekeeper. That's right. Thank you, Alice. The scorekeeper is like, what will we do? The scorekeeper does sound like someone that would be on the blacklist. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
scorekeeper. It sounds like an episode. Anyway, okay. All right. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be showing you a picture of a dish, and then but we've zoomed in on the dish, and you, Jim, you, Mike, will have to figure out exactly what the dish is because we've supersized it. Okay, but I will give you a hint as to what category it falls in. We are going to be starting with like appetizers, things you would have before dinner. So do you remember how to type in your answer? Probably not.
What, is it right here? The chat
So-
with.
Nope. So we're going to go over this live because that's always fun. So down at the bottom where you see your little picture there, you see your picture. There's 3 dots there.
Yep.
Yeah, you're going to click
Got
on
it.
that where it says edit name. That's where you're going to type your answer in. We will get
God.
there. And so you'll have to hit save at the end. All right. So you got that? We're gonna
Got it.
start with our first clue. All right. This is something that you would order. It doesn't look like it, but it is something you might order before dinner. And your hint is this is very very famous in New England. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I know what that is.
All right. Type your answers in. And let me know when you're good and ready. Audience can play along here. And you're just going to have to hit save.
Got
All
it.
right. And then let's see. Is the answer clam chowder or chowder? Yes. Let's see. It is.
It is clam chowder.
It is
In
clam
fairness.
chowder. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow.
I love every minute of it.
That
That's
is
great.
clam chowder. That's great, scorekeeper. That is something. Oh, the scorekeeper is giving you each a point. I love it. Let's see who's got it. No, Tom Hoyes, that wasn't mac and cheese, but that's a good guess. Fran, my friend Fran is here with clam chowder. Alice, clam chowder. You guys are correct. We have a great audience here, and they like to play the games too. All right. Are you ready for your next clue?
Ready.
Remember the prize. Scorekeeper is so just. I have ADD a little bit, and that just scorekeeper.
Me too. I've watched nothing.
I'm just all okay. And they know it too. All right, Alex, can you put up the next clue? Oh, what could that
Oh.
be?
I
Yeah.
know what that is.
All right, type your answers in. What about you guys in the audience?
Wait, do we get a clue?
The clue
This
is
could
it's
be
an
anything.
appetizer. It is an appetizer, something you would order as an appetizer. Yum.
Fuck. Oh.
What do you think? Take a guess. You got your answers?
I don't. Hold on one
Make
second.
something up. Come on, you guys.
I couldn't spell one of the words I needed, so
All right, that's okay.
I did a workaround.
I'm taking a risk here.
All right.
But
All
I'm
right.
willing to do that.
All right. Are you ready? Is the correct answer fried cheese sticks or is it fried mac and cheese? The correct answer is yes, it's mozzarella sticks. We will
Come on,
accept-
I knew it.
we
That's the
will
word I was
accept
afraid of.
cheese
I was
sticks.
afraid of spelling mozzarella.
Well,
And
that
I'm-
was
Man,
smart.
you could have
and
helped me.
I'm sorry, Mike. That is the wrong answer. But you know what? Mozz. You could have just put M-O-Z. That's a C.
It
Fried
was the
cheese.
coloring. It was the
Mozzarella
coloration of the cheese.
Let's see. Oh my goodness. June. Yes. Cheese sticks. Fran mozzarella sticks. And she spelled it properly too. She should.
Yes, she
Cheese
did.
poppers.
Yeah, well,
yes. I don't
cheese
know.
poppers.
Would
Fran
you,
should get
Alice,
two
I guess
points.
there's
You
a
did a
lot of
great
different words for these. Fried cheese curds.
Mm-hmm. Bill, see?
Curds? I don't know.
That's my cousin right there. Yeah.
Tater tot chowder mozzarella. Tom, you're trying to cover all the bases, buddy. Moose sticks.
Moose sticks.
Moose sticks, huh? Okay. Well, there you go.
Should have said fried appetizer.
Fried, that's what that was
Just
one of
as
the things.
general as possible.
Yeah.
Fried dish.
Yeah.
Fried appetizer thing.
What is that supposed to be? Oh, that's mozzarella cheese.
Wow. So much food is being opened. Are you making something?
I'm
Making
afraid
dinner, I
someone's
guess.
just wearing white gloves. That's what I'm afraid of is happening.
Tonight the
That's-
scorekeeper makes
that's exactly
dinner. What
what's
happened?
happening.
All right, we are gonna bring up our next clue again in the appetizer category. Okay. All right, come on, you guys.
Do we have to be very specific here? Oh, no, don't answer.
No, kind of, sort of, maybe, not exactly. Well, it depends on your answers. All right, are you ready? Okay, your answers are in. And are they nachos? You both said nachos, and you both would be absolutely correct. The answer is nachos. Yep, let's see. Bill's got the nachos. And Fran, nachos. Nacho Supreme. Whoa. Nacho Supreme, Alex says. And Tom, I don't know what kind of cake you're eating, but if my cake
That
looks
is-
like that, I would send it back. That's what I'm
Tom.
I'm so glad I started my diet last week. This is awesome. That's the game I want to be
know.
playing.
I'm not going to lie. You're going to be starving. What is that?
That I thought it was a finger. It's a carrot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who needs a guest speaker?
You know what? I should just have the scorekeeper amuse me. That is
Right.
hysterical. That's I don't know. How is that a nacho though? How does that? Is that just a happy carrot? I don't know what's going on. We might have to send someone to Teen Challenge. I don't know. Oh, okay. You're putting the cheese on there. Oh boy. Okay. Chewy might have to go through puppy challenge. I don't know. Puppy challenge. All right. These are things. The next group is something you would order for an entree, for a main course. We are going to put up good luck. That's the 4-leaf clover that's been through. We don't know what. It's been through a lot, that 4-leaf clover. All right. Are you ready? Okay, Alex, hit it. Here's we're ready for your
Come
close
on,
up.
Toad.
Are you ready?
Oh
for your
yeah.
close-up? Okay. Ooh, what is that? It probably doesn't look as good up close and personal.
Speak for yourself. I think
Okay.
it's-
Well, that's appetizing to you. Okay, that might help your diet. I don't know. All right. You got your
I'm
answer?
not on a diet. I'm never on a diet. Oh,
All right.
I feel so bad.
Are you ready? Cheeseburger, cheeseburger. The correct answer is
Cheese bottle
a
cover.
cheeseburger.
Cheese
Let's see. Fran, you forgot
cheese on the
cheese.
burger. Love
Cheese.
it.
You forget the cheese. Bill's got the cheeseburger. Alice, cheeseburger. Tom, yes, a cheeseburger. And Fran, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. Oh, she added the cheese. Okay, then you're in the clear. You've added the cheese. Yes, that is the fakest cheeseburger. Did you see? Can we put that back up? Like, look at the lettuce and the.
I'll be honest. I think it looked better like zoomed in.
I'm having clam chowder flashbacks right now.
Oh my gosh, that's
Oh my
hilarious.
gosh, you're not kidding.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, are you ready for the next clue, you guys?
Oh, we're ready.
Ready. All right, you're ready. Okay. Alex, go for it. Oh my gosh. These games really are for me.
Oh, come on. This doesn't count.
You've got to get that. Actually, oh my
You
god.
got to give me one. You got to give me a chance to come back here. I need the hand sanitizer.
I know. People are vying for it. I'm not going to lie to you. People are vying for it. All right. Punch in your answers. Good luck, says the scorekeeper, Chef Boyardee. What is that? All right. Is the correct answer pepperoni pizza? Pepperoni pizza. Oh, Chef Boyardee pizza.
I don't want to bring, just for formatting's sake, Jim, yours isn't. It's not capitalized, so
Okay, all right.
doesn't really count. I don't know if that's like a half point.
They're both
or-
correct. And I am dying for some pizza. I'm not going to lie. Let's see.
I just want some-
Bill has pizza, pepperoni pizza, actually. And Fran, you just have regular pizza. I don't know. If you were on the show, like if you
Come on,
were
Fran.
actually, one day I'm going to have my guests on as guests. I'm going to have my audience on as guests, if that makes any sense. Tom, pizza, you guys are being a little vague. Pizza the Hut.
Oh, love it.
Like it.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Good stuff.
And pepperoni pizza for Alice Green. Yep, let's see. Okay, Jim is in the lead right now, according to the scorekeeper. What is that? Are you eating? What is on that?
It's beef, Jack Link's beef
Oh,
jerky. You
oh,
should have asked that question.
Well, I
I would
didn't.
have totally gotten that.
I know, sorry. All right, let's see if you
All
get this one. Are you ready, guys?
Oh, born ready.
Ooh, this
Wait.
one looks a little
Wait, what?
tricky. That's a little tricky.
I mean, I know some of it is.
Uh-huh. Do you? So,
I know
all
that
right,
Jim
I'll
looks very confident right now. He looks like he knows what he's doing.
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
putting in what I feel like eating right now. I don't know if it's right,
Okay.
but I know if I ran the world, I know what that would be. If only I had that kind of power. That's all. The only reason I want to run the world is so I can have my snacks of choice delivered onto me.
That would be nice. All
I'm
right.
not that ambitious, really.
All right. Is the correct answer chicken parm and fries, French fries, and a tasty dish of some kind? Let's show the picture. What is it, Alex? He's getting there. Hold on. I put a lot of pressure on him, and he doesn't get paid very well. Scorekeeper is giving some hints, I think.
It is. I think you're right. Oh, what?
Yes, you were both.
Wow. Good
Wow.
one. Oh,
Wow. I would love some
know,
spaghetti
huh?
and meatballs. That would be great.
man, that looks good.
I love
Doesn't that look
spaghetti and
yummy?
meatballs.
Spaghetti and meatballs. None of the audience even got it.
Would it affect the show if I ran down and just made a quick sandwich right now?
You are.
Can you just give me time out? Time out.
No. It's so funny. Like, you guys that are watching that, comedians
Ground changer.
after a show are always like famished. I don't know what it is, but after a show, comedians usually will always go out to eat. And so usually after a show like this, you don't. But tonight, probably. And Alice said the picture was a trick. It was no trick. It was just zoomed in just like all the others. So the scorekeeper is making
No trick. Oh, yummy.
Okay, oatmeal. There, that's not one of the. All right, ready? We're gonna bring up. This is a side dish. This is a side dish. Something you would get on the side that would come.
Something I would get on the side.
It's something I would never eat. I think that's what.
Is it something I would?
It's something I wouldn't eat personally. I
don't know how to spell it.
That's okay. We do not take off points for spelling here. We do not take off points. Are you ready?
I think Bill might be onto something.
All right. Let's see. Is the answer? You know what? Bill has the correct answer. It's coleslaw.
What?
Well played, Bill.
Bill. Coleslaw.
It was coleslaw.
And it is a salad of some form, but you're both wrong.
I think Bill might be incredibly nearsighted or something.
You know,
or
everybody
sees
else
everything.
got that. Everybody.
Bill.
That's cool. It
Bill
did look
knows
a little
his
salady.
I think Bill eats regularly with a jeweler's loop.
As you can see, I'm not familiar with any of those ingredients.
Bill's too good at this. He usually eats with a microscope. It's crazy.
You know what? He's a chef.
Yeah.
He is.
Okay. Ringer.
A ringer.
A ringer.
June got it right too. Let's give her credit.
You know, everybody. Yeah. Bill got it right. Fran got it right.
Got it right.
Alice
Yeah.
got it right.
Everybody but the two people playing here.
Yeah, but the guys, no. You got it half of them.
You know what threw me is I was afraid it was salad. I was triggered. My flight thing was, you know.
I love salad, but I do not like coleslaw.
You don't like coleslaw?
I don't, but I love
like
salad.
coleslaw. Not a huge fan of salad, but
yeah, coleslaw is good because you put mayo on it, so it's not healthy.
Like
and that's why it's delicious.
That's
Once
why
it's healthy, I'm out.
I don't like. Once you start getting the
if
whole.
you can't put it on top of like a barbecue sandwich, then no thanks.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to get like a steak salad. You put the steak on top of the salad. You eat the steak off the salad and leave all the salad
right
where it originally
leave it to
started
absorb.
out. It's just a cushion in the steak.
Right. You get it, and then you can put dressing on top of your steak.
I love dressing.
Nice. I like where you're going with that. You and me are going to get along at the diner. Wait till you get to the diner. Oh,
it's great.
I'm excited.
It's insane.
Jim, so what are some of the great dishes there?
One of my favorites, they have a pulled pork sandwich. That was a Phantom Diner gave it a I don't know what he gives you, but something good. a phantom good thing.
He gave a phantom thumbs up.
Yeah, it's all like big comfort food, and they have a big cake and pie. You know, they have like the pie,
it's a New Hampshire thing.
You know the little blueberries that you get in Maine that are like insanely good. Pie and key lime pie. Any place that has key lime pie.
I love key lime pie.
Yeah, with coffee. Come on.
Did my voice get higher? I feel like it did.
Let's just skip the show and eat. Let's just eat on stage and just go.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, I love the props.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing better.
So many props.
There's nothing better. All right, are you ready? Are you ready for? You got to get this one. It's another.
I've got to get this one.
Come on.
Oh boy.
That is 100% spaghetti. That is spaghetti.
That is not salad.
That's one of my favorites. One of my weaknesses.
Now, if you go to the diner, they have these in a waffle shape configuration. I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to say more.
It is the best way.
Oreo.
The best way to have a fry.
French fries, freedom fries.
Nice.
Okay.
I like where you're going with that.
I like it. I love Chick-fil-A waffle fries. There, I said it.
Yes.
So good.
And but
Sweet potato fries.
I don't just dip them in like ketchup. No. Oh gosh, that is making me hungry. You got to dip them in the ranch dressing, the ranch sauce that they have.
Right.
It'll change your life.
Have you had the Chick-fil-A sauce?
I don't like Chick-fil-A sauce.
Honey barbecue.
I don't like mustard.
Joe, can you edit this out? If
you've been to Montreal, they have the most beautiful people, and it's because they eat fries with gravy, cheese, and they dip it in mayonnaise.
Oh, not mayonnaise.
That's my theory. Oh yeah, and
what's the deal with mayo?
and this is what
Mayo's
keeps them.
delicious.
This is what keeps them beautiful because their hearts explode at 21.
Right.
There's no one in that
Yeah.
city that makes it to
That's what
22.
it's all about. That's the one thing I liked about Canada was.
We have some Canadians here that I don't know where, but we have them sometimes that watch the show. Let's see. Bill, yes, fries, French fries, fries Alfredo. Tom, no, but
Tommy.
that's really yummy. I love okay, cream sauces.
Fries
Alfredo.
Alfredo.
I
Did
don't
we
know.
just invent something?
I don't know, but I kind of want that now. Fries, sweet potato. They're not sweet potato. Is that unless you're just telling us that's what you like, Alice?
Alice was gambling. She was hoping to go crazy Ivan on us. I know what she's. I see what you're doing there. I'm on to you.
Mayo. Oh, Tom said he's half Canadian. Mayo, eh? Is that what you're about? Isn't that what they say?
A boot.
A boot. Yes, a boot.
Scott's a good human.
I think
in
we
my
should
opinion.
move on. Can we move on to some sweet treats? We're gonna move on to a sweet treat. I know.
Sweet treats.
This is a weakness of mine. I'm not gonna lie
This
to you.
is going to cause me to eat and fall asleep weeping.
That's how I fall asleep every night. So
Okay.
we know
Oh wow!
All right.
this could be.
This was the cause of the COVID-19 for me. And I'm
The
talking
cause?
about the cause of the COVID-19 extra pounds.
Oh.
Yeah,
You know what? Believe it or not, I've maintained my weight through the whole pandemic. I know, it's crazy. That's amazing.
I got no idea what we're looking at here. So
Okay. Type your answer. Like it's killing me. Oh my gosh.
Yummy. Wait.
All right. You got your answer. You got to type that in there. Okay. Are you ready? The reveal is cake. Is it cake or is it a chocolate chip cookie? The answer is it's a chocolate chip cookie. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oh,
we have now
that hurts.
tied up the score. A score is tied. Let's see. Look at oh my gosh.
that
Oh,
looks
Can I
good.
tell you that is my weakness? Okay. And I have to tell you, I have been turned on to something that I should have never been turned on to. I don't know if you've ever heard of Levain Bakery. It's out of New York. And they will mail you cookies for $1 million. But I found a recipe and I made them. I made Levain and they're like the size of your head. Like they're huge. They're
Size of my head?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down and rob that bakery with a pellet gun. I'm just putting that out there. just so you know where I'm coming from.
I mean, it'll no one will expect it.
They don't robbing the baked goods. They never see that coming. They're not prepared for it.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Cookies.
funny.
I love cookies. I love cookies. Anyway, let's see. Tom,
right.
it was not a blueberry pie, but that's a good guess. Fran, yes, it was a chocolate chip cookie. Yes, June, chocolate chip. You guys know look at this. Chocolate chip cookies, chocolate chip cookies. Scott, chocolate chip cookies. Yes,
Ooh, cookies.
that is very true, Alice. They were made famous.
Is that true?
Yes. Okay, so here's the
Alice
thing.
gets an extra point for that one.
Alice, you
she gets a point.
There,
Yeah.
I was just telling this story to my friend today that the Toll House cookie was made. It was made originally in Massachusetts, in Whitman, Massachusetts, and they sold the recipe, and that's how the Toll House cookie came about. And I want to thank everyone for inventing that. And,
Is it true that toll houses have wider doors? Is that factual, or am I making that up?
That's
They
what I've
have
heard.
what?
That the toll houses
Wider.
have wider doors than
They do.
never mind.
They need it because they have cookies in it.
Because they have delicious cookies.
Right. What is
Right.
that? It's a cake.
It's a Lego cake, of course.
A Lego cake. That's the only kind of cake I should be eating. All right, let's just do one more. All right, let's do either one of these. Let's do one of those. You surprised me. All right, Alex. I'm going to do one more here. One more sweet treat.
Okay.
Because, of course, as always, I always go overtime.
Oh, boy. Oh, I know that one.
Okay.
That looks scrumptious.
I feel it all coming apart on me now.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Alice is telling us the mistake was made when she crushed a candy bar. So that's how the chocolate got into the cookie.
Oh.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right. Let's see. Jell-O. Is Jell-O the correct answer? It is the correct answer, which leaves us with a tie score. Oh, my gosh. Jell-O is disgusting. I'm so sorry. I do not like Jell-O. Jell-O is stuff that they serve in hospitals. Do you like Jell-O, you guys? I'm sorry if I've insulted you, but that was stuff that I had to eat.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't love it, but I'll eat it. I mean, if it's there, I'll
after
eat.
this
I'll have a
segment,
couple
I would
bowls.
eat anything you put in front of me.
Right.
I would
even
literally
eat what the
anything.
Scorekeeper is doing right now, and I'm not sure that's
I'd eat cold raviolis out of a bowl. Happily.
Wait, it's got the rings. I think that was heated up. No, there's no steam coming off of that.
Oh my
That
gosh.
was right out of the can.
That's right out of the
Let's see. Bill was correct with Jell-O, Fran Jell-O, Alice Jell-O, Tom Jell-O. Okay, thank you for that useful information, Bill. If you're 50, Bill has some helpful hints for you. You can read it in the comments.
Oh boy!
Thank you. Look at the prize. The prize is right there. The trophy. It's a tie.
Bring it up.
Wait, does this mean that we split them all?
We'll share it. We'll share it.
These on Friday. I will bring these on Friday, and I'll tell you what. I will bring some extras. If anybody mentions Talk is Cheap on Friday at the show, they will receive a Rhonda Comedy hand sanitizer valued at $5,500.
Wow.
Including presenters. Like if I just
you're gonna you won like you won one. So you're gonna get one.
I'm psyched.
I sent it to you right there. We have to talk. This show has gone really long, but it's been so much fun, and I've had a blast. So whatever.
Pop-Tarts. No.
What is that?
Oh no, that's a zebra cake. That's a zebra cake. Well, not a zebra cake, but.
Oh, well, okay.
I know my tasty treats.
You know what? I'm getting I've been trying to watch my weight here myself, and this is not helping me either.
No.
I feel bad. Everyone's done better on the pandemic. I feel like everyone's been like, well, we're just going to start eating healthy. And I feel like, at first everyone got fat, but then everyone's like, no, you can't do this.
I feel like
healthy at home.
I feel like it's like, oh, we're going to live. Oh. I had totally bet all my money on just being a big fat blob and dying. And now
that's the way I was post, during the pandemic.
And now the only thing that fits me in the house is a shower curtain. I'm going to start walking in the shower curtain and eating celery.
Nice. They're nice. Hey, Alex, who's going to be on next Tuesday's show? Oh my gosh, it's going to be so fun. My guest co-host is going to be the very funny Dory McLemore. I cannot wait to see her. And for the first time, we're going to have Stacey Corwin here. She is a humorist, a wellness enthusiast. So she would not do well on this show.
No, I don't know.
This one would be good. No, actually, she has an amazing story. She lost tons of weight and has kept it off for years. So she should have been on tonight because I could have used some tips, I think. But anyway, so make sure you tune in Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Rhonda Comedy Facebook page. And you guys, it's been so much fun. I hope you guys who are anywhere near New Hampshire or
not near New Hampshire,
or know people
a road trip
that are near New Hampshire.
It's live comedy with live people and live audience. It's
real live
worth it.
People. Like you can get your tickets right there. Here it is, right here in the comments. Click on there right now. Don't wait because there is limited seating, and we want you to come. And and you can get a free hand sanitizer. What's better than that? We can sanitize you right then and there. It's going to be amazing, amazing show. Tommy Moran's going to be there as well. Jim's going to be hanging out there. I'm going to be there doing some comedy with Mike. We are going to have a blast. So make sure don't miss that show. You'd be really sad if you did. Really, really sad. You guys, if you want to follow Jim, all you have to do is go to, hit it, Alex. I love when I just put him on the spot. JimMcHugh.com is his website. Jim McHugh on Facebook and YouTube, and Big Jim McHugh on Instagram. Jim McHugh on Twitter, and please watch his Dry Bar special. Nothing personal on the Dry Bar app. It's free. Dry Bar app. You have to get that. And also, don't forget to listen into his podcast, you guys, called The Big Podcast. Where can we find that, Jim?
I think it's everywhere. I don't know. You can go to my site and click on a link, or just, it's actually The Big Comedy Podcast. The Big Comedy Podcast. Okay.
Yeah, it took me a while to find it because I was looking for the big, but
yeah,
The Big Comedy Podcast.
Sorry.
I found
it is big though.
Yeah,
I should have named it Big Comedy, but just Big Podcast.
Big comedy.
Or just
I could be on it, right?
Podcast. It's
Big
just,
comedy.
you guys go click in and make sure you subscribe to that right now. Anyway, and so if you want to follow Mike.
What about that? I'm sorry, I'm watching the Scorekeeper.
I know, she's amazing. MikeCordrey.com, Mike Cordrey Comedy on Facebook. That's all. Just to make sure you check them out. All their follows are right there in the comments, so you can make sure you follow those. And I'm in there too somewhere. Alex will throw me in case you want to follow me someday. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be really nice. Follow
more Quaker Oats.
Like my page and all that stuff. And anyway, so Scorekeeper, we hand it to the Scorekeeper. Amazing job as always. You guys, Jim, Mike, thank you for being on. Thank you, Alex. Ramona was amazing. Thank you guys for watching. And you can stick around for a couple of minutes so we can say hi behind the show backstage. I can't speak. That's been over an hour and I still can't speak. All right, you guys, episode 82 is out.
I will hold, I will hold, I will hold. Ain't no man, ain't no woman, ain't no thing, no, there ain't nothing going on. Yeah. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.